Is it true Russians are introverts? Like, international student, if I don't have any like knowledge of Russian language, I don't know any single word of Russian language, but I have a strong skill set in any field. For example, I'm data scientist. I have strong skill set in a machine learning, and still I can get job here in Russia as a student.
Me and Talha, we are classmates during one of the strongest program in the whole world. So it has a position in QS rating, and
Me from Pakistan.
I believe it's really nice experience. But I think I have told them not to be afraid of Russian people.
Of course.
I believe, but after you introduced me biryani and samosas, a love story, but
And husband,
move.
we say shohar,
Sure.
yeah, and wife.
Жена.
Sorry.
Жена.
Okay, we say bibi.
Биби.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tea.
Чай.
Yeah. By the way, like in our own language, Urdu, we also say chai, and Russian people also say chai.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, Alhamdulillah.
Аль.
Ham.
Хам.
Du.
Ду.
Okay. Lillah.
Рила.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
मैं
मैं
ठीक हूँ.
Тико.
You are beautiful. You have to translate it.
Ты красивая.
Again.
Ты красивая.
जैसे आप
А
खूबसूरत
खूबसूरत
हैं.
है. Приятно познакомиться.
Slowly.
Окей. Приятно
Приятно
познакомиться.
познакомиться.
Познакомиться. Yes.
Okay. Hello everyone, this is me Talha Chaudhary, and today is with me Polina Busheva, my classmate. I'm international student here. I'm doing master in business analytics and big data system in one of the best university in Russia. And Polina, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Polina. Yes, I'm a local student in Russia, and me and Talha, we are classmates during our master's degree program in big data systems.
Okay, thank you. So, Polina, I have some questions as I'm international student, and in our university there are a lot of international students from all over the world. So, some students wanna come here or wanna get education in one of the best university in Russia, the National Research University Higher School of Economics, and some like frequently asked questions. So, I'll ask one by one. And also today in this podcast we cover some Russian culture, some international culture, and also study in Russia, and related to food. If you are a student, if you want to come here as an international student, or if you want to come as a traveler, or if you are curious about the life in Russia, so you are the good place. So we'll discuss right now. So, Polina, first my question related to our university, the National Research University Higher School of Economics. Why did you choose to study at the Higher School of Economics?
At my school, I won the Olympics in economic field. So after this experience, I had a huge choice of different universities like MSU and Higher School of Economics. And I decided to choose this university because at Higher School of Economics, you can combine research methods with practical tasks, and it will give you a strong field for your future career. And also I know a lot of people from this university. They're my really big friends. So I know that community is really good, and people here, they're really kind, and and really helpful.
Okay, thank you. And another question, what makes the HSE different from other universities in your opinion?
First of all, in High School of Economics, there are modern courses that you can learn, and also here the professors are really cool and strong, and you can learn a lot about different fields. And also there are a lot of extracurricular programs which you can take part, and you can find your way and things that you are interested in a lot.
And Paulina, third question, like, what do you think is the unique difference between HSC and other Western universities, like European university? After your answer, I will add some points. So, what's the main difference between HSC and other Western universities?
I think HSE is the top research university, so here it's great opportunity to solve different problems using research, using internships. Also, you can collaborate a lot with industry, and also people and professors here are really supportive, and it makes the learning experience really interesting and really satisfying comparing to many Western institutions.
Yeah, let me add a point. Like, this university is very good university. Actually, it's a research-based university, and one of the best thing, there is a lot of events and lot of like job fairs every day in a university. You will not get bored any day in this university, and it, like the faculty, the main things of any university, international university, depend on like a ranking. So it's, I think it's the number one university in Russia. So the ranking depend upon like faculty and also laboratories and research work. So first thing is it's a research university, and also I think 90%, 80 to 90% faculty from European countries, like from France, from Germany, from Italy. So I think it's one of the best university in Russia. You should must have to like come as an international student here. You must have to do research here in a research university, especially HSE University. And also, Polina, I have a question, like, what's the main benefits of studying in Russia for international students?
I think the educational quality is really high here, so especially in technical and scientific fields. Also, here you can find great libraries, strong academic programs, and cultural exposure. Also, I think that for foreign students, it will be really lively to explore Moscow or St. Petersburg, because these cities are really bright, full of history and modern. And also, I think it will give you opportunity to feel yourself independent, especially if you are living far from home. And I think it's a kind of your personal growth.
Yeah. Paulina, I have another question. Like, what program or course do you think like HSC is best known for?
I think one of the best programs here is economics and sociology, because for these programs our university is well known. However, considering different subjects like maths, data science, computer science, they are also really strong here. And the my master's program, big data systems, it's one of the strongest program in the whole world. So it has a position in QS rating, and you can learn a lot here for your future career, I believe.
Yeah, let me add the point. So basically, our program name as like Business Analytics Big Data System, one of the best program in HSC, and only this university in a whole world providing this program. It's basically combination of business and also data science, like big data system, and this is like highly paid program in our university, HSC University, and we are like 15 to 20 students in our class that getting free education, getting free this master program. So I'm blessed. So another question is, it is easy for international student to adjust the academic environment at HSE, as it's a research based university and also we have to study a lot. So what do you think about this?
Yes, I think it depends on the person, but basically, yes, it's not a really easy thing, but still you will learn a lot from this program. And I believe it's even better that it's not so easy as you can imagine, because after these programs, you will become the real professional.
Okay, thank you. So one of the most asked question, Polina, like as an international student, if I don't have any like knowledge of Russian language, I don't know any single word of Russian language, but I have a strong skill set in any field. For example, I'm data scientist. I have strong skill set in a machine learning, and still I can get job here in Russia as a student.
Yes, absolutely. It's possible. For example, I can tell you about my personal experience. Right now, I'm a product manager in a Zone company. It's a global international company. And of course, we are really glad to see in my place international students. And it will be really amazing, I believe.
Yeah, you can get easily job, and also in Russia specifically, for example, in other European countries and in other like America, Canada, and also France, Germany, there is fixed hours. You have to do job like 20 hours a week or 24 hours a week. There is no any rule. So this is Paulina, this is a second part of our podcast, like culture exchange. And me, I know something about Russian culture and some Russian peoples, and so people and my audience can get the insight from like Russian culture. So I have a question like, is it true Russians are introvert?
No, it's absolutely not. I think it's just a stereotype because Russians are really friendly and kind people, and maybe the language barrier can be an obstacle for Russian people to make a close friends with international students. But here in HSE, we have
Don't. Okay.
but here in HSC, we have a lot of students that know English quite well, so I believe it's not a huge problem for them. And here you can see that a lot of people with international students sit together, share meals, they talk each other. So it's really nice, and the environment is really welcome.
Yeah, it's true. Russians are not introvert; they are friendly. Let me share my experience, Polina. When I was come here in Russia in September, like in 2024, and I like forget the station name because they are mostly written in English also in Russian. And I see like I forget the station name because they are mostly written in a Russian or in a English. So one girl I asked like I have to go this station, and she, to be honest, she walked 1.5 kilometer to show the destination. And also every time when I talk to any Russian guy or any Russian girl in our class or outside, they are very friendly. Yeah, it's just like people are assuming because the main thing is the language. If you don't know the Russian language or any language, if I'm Pakistani, if Polina don't know about Urdu language, how she can speak with me. And also one of the main thing like in Russia, if we go in a past like 4 to 5 years before, like in Russia, the university is not providing any English language program. The total program same like in China, all programs in Russian language. And now I think it's in Russia, the mostly universities like international universities are also research-based university providing programs in English taught language. So, and also Polina highlight the one thing like some Russian students, because they mostly did bachelor in like Russian language, so they can easily talk in English, but they maybe have less confidence to talk in English.
Yes.
That's why like they can't speak in a English language. That's why we and our international students assume they are like introvert. They can't talk with anyone. So it's not true. Russians are very friendly. And another question, Polina, like, what do you think about having classmate from international countries, just like me from Pakistan?
I believe it's really nice experience because you can talk with foreign students. You can know a lot about their culture, about history of their country, and it gives you opportunity to broaden your own horizons and to build bridges with such interesting people. And I believe it's a really nice experience that not so many universities in Russia can afford.
Yeah, one of the main thing, like if you are international student in any of country, you just not have to like go there for education. There are a lot of other things you must like enrich with the culture, with the language, and you can learn about different things. So I think this university, the National Research University, the Higher School of Economics, one of the best university in each of these things. Like in a culture, and there is I highlighted like in a beginning, like there is a lot of cultural events and also meetings and also I think job fairs and different events. So we learned a lot of things related to Russia. And one of the main thing in this university, like the National Research University High School of Economics, there are a lot of communities of international students. I think more than 100. I think every country people are here in this university. They are representing in our cultures, they are representing their language and all the stuff. I think it's not about your education. You can learn more related to cultures, and also you can share your thoughts and also yeah. And another question, Polina, what have you learned about Pakistani culture through me, Talha? And what do you think about the tourist destination in Pakistan? From
Yeah.
any from myself or from TV or from any like YouTube blogs, what do you know about the Pakistan and especially tourist destination in Pakistan?
Oh, I know that the Pakistani culture is really interesting, rich, and diverse. I know that people are so warm and hospitable, and also food plays a huge role in bringing people together there. And I know about some. Really beautiful regions in Pakistan with unique traditions. For example, in northern Pakistan, I know such places like Hunza, Skardu, and Swat. And I know that these places have stunning landscapes. Yes, and also you can see their majestic mountains, lakes, and really beautiful valleys.
Oh, well, I'm super excited to listen from you. Like these places, yeah, northern Pakistan is very beautiful, famous tourist destination. If you find any moment or any time in your life, you must have to visit these places in Pakistan.
Yes, I really want to do it.
Another question, Paulina, do you think international friendship reduce the stereotype as there are a lot of international students and friends in our university? Yes,
I definitely think so because when you spend a lot of time together with people, when you talk with them, when you learn about their background, of course they become closer to you and you start to think about them without any bias. And of course, you start to think about their about them as individuals, about their personalities. You learn a lot about their values, and of course, I believe that's what real understanding and peace come.
One question, Paulina, what is the one thing that you must learn to your international friend or international student about Russia?
I think I have told them not to be afraid of Russian people, I believe. But of course, without any jokes, we may seem cold at first, but of course, when you start talking with us, you may see how kind and how warm Russian people can be. And the friendship with Russians can be long lasting and really amazing. This is our third segment of podcast relating to food, lifestyle, and the campus life in Russia. So, Polina, what Russian food do you recommend to all like international student, tourist, or any foreigner, specifically Russian food? I believe Pelmeni for sure. It's like our version of dumplings and really super super special and super comforting in winter. And also, I believe borscht. It's a beetroot soup, and it's maybe sounds something strange, but in reality, it's really delicious. And also blini. It's like pancakes, usually with meat or with some sweet things inside. And definitely, you need to try our special salad, Olivier, during the New Year's.
Okay. Whenever you come in Russia, you must have to try these food that highlighted by Polina. So I'll also try. And one of the best question, like what are the top 5 places would you recommend for any international student, any tourist, specifically in Moscow?
I believe Red Square, Gorky Park, and State Tretyakov Gallery is the most famous places in Moscow, and of course it's must-see, I believe, places. From my own point of view, the best places are Чистые пруды. It's really warm and really nice place, especially in the evening. Also, you need to visit Nikolskaya Street, Цветной Boulevard, also in the evenings, because there are really beautiful lightnings and these streets are so bright. And I believe VDNH, it's also an exhibition center which combines Soviet era architecture with modern attractions. So there are a lot of museums, parks, and seasonal events.
Yeah, and one of the best thing in Russia, it's rich and full of history. You must have to visit like historical places as highlighted by Paulina. And Paulina, have you tried any Pakistani food? And because Pakistani Indian foods are spices. And what was your first reaction?
I remember that you introduced me biryani and samosas. I believe it was quite spicy, but I adore spicy and salt food, so I believe it was really tasty for me, and it was so delicious.
So this is our fourth part of this podcast, like personal growth and related to advice. As Paulina, you're doing in one of the best and international company, Ozone. I have a question like how has studying as an international university, like our university, Higher School of Economics, changed you personally?
I believe that HSE made myself more confident in many ways because here I met so many interesting and nice people, and I also made so many friends. And of course, due to a lot of studies and due to things that uh, you need to combine your studies with your job, it made me really adaptable person, and I know how to be flexible, how to adapt to things quickly, especially in new situations. And of course, it's one of the best things that I got from my studies and from my learning period. And I believe it will be forever with me.
Okay. So, Paulina, one of the most frequently asked questions, like, what's the most challenging part of being a student in a Moscow?
I think one of the most challenging part is that you need to always be out of your comfort zone, and of course, it's not really easy sometimes to balance your studies and personal life. But I can give you advice that you need to be really proactive and you need to take part in different activities because it will make your life brighter and more interesting, but of course you will have less maybe free time, but you will have more time for more important things in your life.
And Paulina, if you describe your experience as a student in our university, HSE mean Higher School of Economics, not like in a Pakistan Higher Education Commission. That is HEC, but our university name is HSE, Higher School of Economics. So, anyways, if you could describe your HSE experience in one word, what would it be?
I think the word bright. It definitely was bright and interesting experience, and I believe the memories from my learning experience in HSC will be with me forever.
What your hope for future cultural exchange between Russia and international student? Because there is a lot of sanctions due to some enemies we don't go this side. So like what would be the cultural exchange between Russia and international student? What do you think?
Of course, we have sanctions right now in Russia, but still, I can see a lot of international students from our friendly countries. I can say like that, from China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and I believe that exchange programs will rise fast, and there will be even more students from foreign countries in the future.
Yeah, in this university, one of the best thing about our university, there are a lot of exchange program and also dual degree program. It's mean, for example, here is a 2 year master program. I can study 1 year for this 1 year in this university, and I can also apply for exchange or dual degree program in. I can go for 1 year in any other university. There are a lot of exchange program with Germany, with Italy, and I think I in our program specifically we have more than 100 countries list, like we can go there, we have to apply, and obviously you have to merit, and you can go in these countries in Europe, and in Asia like China, Vietnam, and also different Asian countries. So one of the best thing in this university, you can go any exchange program. That is very interesting, I think so, and you can learn more about different culture, different countries. So, Polina, this is our quick fire round, and that is very interesting. I'll ask you a question. You have to answer just in one word. Okay. Polina, if you have like millions of dollars, what would you do with these like amount in one word?
Charity, I believe.
Oh, and if you have, if you could time travel past or future, so what would you like go in a past or in a future?
I think in the future.
Okay.
It's even more interesting.
Yeah, more
because
interesting.
We don't know a lot about the future.
And in your opinion, what is the best way to relax?
Swimming in the swimming pool.
Okay. And what the one thing you always carry with you?
I think my necklace. I bought it like 10 years ago, and I usually take it with me.
Okay. Polina, if you could switch life with anyone for a day, so who would it be?
I think no one, because I really love my life right now, so I think no.
Oh, that's interesting. And what's your favorite childhood memory?
I think when I went with my parents to the attractions, it was really enjoy. I had a lot of enjoy during that time, and it was really a pleasant memory.
And what's your favorite book? Because I saw a lot of people in a metro, and when I go somewhere in like in a park, mostly Russian people like busy in reading books. So what's your favorite book?
I think my favorite book is "Поющие в терновнике." It's in Russian language, so it's a love story, but it's really a huge book with lifelong stories, so with a huge number of different personalities, and I really advise all to read this one.
Polina, what is your best vacation spot?
I think it's Maldives. It's a really nice place.
Okay, then. And what's your dream job?
I think I now have a dream job. It's a product manager.
Okay. And you have to give in one word answer, okay? Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Okay. Favorite color?
Red.
Okay. Favorite food?
Пельмени.
Okay. And sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Okay. Snow or sun?
Sun.
Okay. Favorite season?
Summer.
Okay. Live on beaches or in the mountains?
In the beach.
Superpower you would choose?
To read people's minds.
Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. Like I'll talk some English word name of relatives. So Polina will say in a Russian, pure Russian, and also I'll translate in our mother tongue, Urdu. So what do you say, mother in a Russian?
Mama.
Mama.
Mama, yes.
Okay, we say ma or ammi. Can you repeat?
Ami.
Ammi, yeah.
Okay.
Father,
Papa.
papa. We say abu,
Abu.
yeah.
Okay.
And grandmother,
Бабушка.
babushka. We
Yes.
say nani,
Nani.
nani,
Nani.
yeah. And grandfather,
Дедушка.
dedushka. Okay, we say dada,
Dada.
yeah. And sister,
Сестра.
sistra,
Yes.
yeah. We say behan,
Бен.
yeah. And brother,
Брат.
brother. And we say bhai,
Пай.
bhai,
Пай.
yeah.
Okay.
And aunt, like dad side.
Тетя.
What?
Тетя.
We say puppy,
Пупи.
puppy,
Пупи.
yeah. And aunt from mother side.
Also тетя.
Okay, we say khala,
Хада.
yeah, khala. And uncle from dad side.
Дядя.
Jaja.
Дядя.
Okay, we say chacha,
Чача.
yeah. And uncle from mother side.
Also дядя.
Okay, we say mamu.
Маму.
And son,
Сын.
we say beta,
Бета.
beta,
Бета.
yeah. And daughter,
Дочь.
we say beti,
Бети.
yeah. And husband,
Муж.
we say shohar,
Шо.
yeah. And wife,
Жена.
sorry,
Жена.
okay, we say bibi,
Биби.
yeah.
Okay.
And also we have, Polina, I have different name of things. Again, I will talk in English. You have to translate in a pure Russian. I'll talk in my own language. Okay. So what you say car in a Russian?
Машина.
Machina. We say gadi.
Гади.
Da. And school,
Школа.
школа. We say school. Same school.
School. Okay.
Yeah. And tea.
Чай.
Yeah. By the way, like in our own language, Urdu, we also say chai, and Russian people also say chai.
That's nice.
Yeah. Bag,
Сумка.
we say same bag.
Bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So book,
Книга.
kniga,
Книга.
we say kitab.
Китаб.
Kitab.
Китаб.
Yeah. And pen,
Ручка.
we say kalam.
Каль.
Yeah. And key, key. Lock and key.
Ключ. Ключ.
Ключ,
Yes.
we
Ключ.
say chabi.
Чаби.
Yeah. Water.
Вода.
Vada, yeah. I know about it. And we say pani.
Пани.
Yeah. And clothes. Clothes.
Одежда.
Okay, we say kapde.
Капре.
Da, kapde. And spoon.
Ложка.
Loshka. We say chamch.
Чамч.
Chamach.
Чамч.
Yeah. And soap.
Ложка.
We say sabun.
Сабун.
Loshka. Loshka, what do you say?
Ложка.
Loshka. Okay. Door.
Дверь.
Again.
Дверь.
Debate. We say darwaza.
Дерваза.
Yeah. Window. Window.
Window. Окно.
We say khidki. Akno.
Кто?
We say khidki.
Okay.
Daily life. So here are some phrases like I'll talk in English that we are using in our daily life. So you have to translate in pure Russian and also I translate in my own language. Okay. So how are you?
Как дела?
Как дела? We say आप कैसे हैं? आप
आप
कैसे
कैसे
हैं?
हैं?
Yeah. And in a return, we say I'm fine. What do you say?
Все хорошо.
So хорошо.
Yes.
And we say Alhamdulillah.
Аль,
Alhamdulillah.
хам, ду,
Okay. Lillah.
рила.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
मैं
मैं
ठीक हूँ.
ठीक हूँ.
Yeah. And where are you from?
Откуда ты?
Откуда ты?
Мгм.
And we say आप कहाँ
आप कहाँ
से हैं?
से है?
Yeah. And you are beautiful. You have to translate it.
Ты красивая.
Again.
Ты красивая.
Ты красивая.
Красивая.
Красивая. Yeah.
Я.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah mean you.
No. Ты
Ты.
красивая.
Ты красивая.
Yes.
You are beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. We say आप
आप
खूबसूरत
खूबसूरत
हैं.
है.
Yeah. And another phrase like what is your name?
Как тебя зовут?
Как ты
Как тебя
тебя
зовут?
зовут?
Yes.
Okay. And we say आप
आप
का
नाम
नाम in name. नाम क्या है?
क्या है?
Yeah. And nice to meet you.
Приятно познакомиться.
Slowly.
Окей. Приятно
Приятно
познакомиться.
познакомиться.
Познакомиться. Yes.
Okay. And what was in English? I forget.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, okay. We say आपसे
आपसे
मिलकर अच्छा लगा.
अच्छा लगा.
Yeah. And where are you going?
Куда ты идешь?
Куда ты
Идешь.
идешь?
Идешь. Okay.
In Urdu we say आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं? Yeah. Give. Help me please.
Помоги мне.
Помоги
Мне.
мне.
Yes.
Меня mean me.
Yes.
Okay. So we say in Urdu language मेहरबानी फरमा कर मेरी मदद करें.
I will try to recall.
Okay. Another one. I don't understand.
Я не
понимаю.
Мгм.
Okay. We say मुझे
मुझे
समझ नहीं आई. Yeah. And see you tomorrow.
увижу
Увижу
тебя
тебя
завтра.
завтра. Завтра mean tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Now continuously means
Увижу тебя
slow.
завтра.
Again.
Увижу тебя завтра.
Okay. And we say कल मिलेंगे.
Кал
मिलेंगे.
gay.
Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe our channel. And thank you, Polina, for coming here, for giving your precious time as you was doing job, and also there is we have to do a lot of study here in this university. And you answer very well all the question for concerning student that wanna come here as an international student here. And if you have any question, put down in a comment section. We'll ask in a further time or in a further podcast. And thank you, Polina. And yeah, it's all.
Yeah, thank you very much. I also really enjoyed this conversation, and questions were really good. And I think I spent a really good time today talking with you. And I think it's a great opportunity to tell other people from foreign countries about Russia, about HSE University, and about how great and friendly Russians people are.
And thank you so much for joining us, for giving your time, and for watching our video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.